The human mind is one of the most powerful weapons in this world. When it's under your control, your potential expands beyond imagination. You can't even imagine where it can take you. And the key to unlocking this power is psychology. It helps you understand how the mind functions and why we do the things we do. The study of these functions and behaviors is called human psychology. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Isn't psychology just an academic subject for students who want to become therapists? Isn't it just for people who study brain activity? That's a common misconception, but it couldn't be further from the truth. Psychology is a subject everyone should study. In fact, you're interacting with it every single day, whether you realize it or not. Big advertising companies use psychology to influence our decisions. Politicians use it to win our votes. Even the apps on your phone are designed with psychological principles to keep you scrolling. Psychology is useful in every aspect of our lives. Whether it's building stronger relationships, excelling in your career, or simply dealing with difficult people, you need human psychology everywhere. As humans, we all behave in certain ways, driven by predictable patterns. So, if we understand the patterns of our own minds and our reactions, we can control this powerful weapon we all possess and reach our full potential. In this video, I'll share 5 transformative reasons why you should read Human Psychology and how it can completely reshape your life. Understanding psychology helps you read people, gain control over your emotions, and see the world with new eyes. It expands your creativity, sharpens your thinking, and gives you the power to understand human behavior, and how you can use that knowledge to grow, succeed, and finally take control of your own mind. The first and most powerful reason to read Human Psychology is to understand yourself at a deeper level. This is all about self-awareness. Psychology doesn't just explain other people's behavior, it holds up a mirror to you. You begin to see why you procrastinate on important tasks, why you fear change even when you know it's for the best, and why certain situations trigger anxiety, frustration, or self-doubt. This awareness is incredibly powerful because once you understand the root cause of your actions, you can start to control them instead of endlessly repeating the same unhelpful cycles. Human psychology helps you see your own mind with crystal clarity, your emotions, your automatic reactions, and the inner drives that silently guide you. For example, instead of reacting with anger in a disagreement, you might recognize that the anger is just a mask for your own insecurity or fear of being wrong. With that clarity, you can choose to stay calm, build better principles for handling conflict, and move forward with control and intention. It's the difference between being a passenger in your own life and taking the driver's seat. The second reason is that studying human psychology helps you become more emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence isn't just about being nice. It's the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, while also recognizing and influencing the emotions of others. Reading psychology sharpens your ability to separate emotional reactions from objective facts, making you a much stronger decision-maker in your career, your relationships, and your everyday life. Think of it this way. Reading psychology is like gaining a mental toolkit. It helps you recognize emotional patterns in yourself and others, question your initial assumptions, and think more logically instead of being swept away by your feelings. Imagine you're in a heated argument. Most people would lash out, say things they don't mean, and make the situation worse. But someone with emotional intelligence can see the underlying fear or frustration driving the other person's words. Instead of escalating the conflict, they remain calm, adjust their approach, and work to de-escalate the tension. This skill not only strengthens your relationships, but also gives you a massive edge in leadership, negotiation, and any social interaction. You become the person who can keep a cool head when everyone else is losing theirs. The third reason to study psychology is to uncover the world's unseen reality and protect yourself from it. Whether you realize it or not, manipulation and distraction exist everywhere, from casual conversations to the ads you see and the social media feeds you scroll through. Much of modern entertainment and media is designed to keep you distracted, not to help you grow or become more conscious. Why? Because many systems profit more from your distraction than your awareness. Distraction survives because awareness is its greatest threat. The moment you start studying psychology, philosophy, or how money really works, you begin to question everything. And questioning changes the game. People who think deeply stop accepting things blindly, and that's a danger to any system built on keeping you distracted and compliant. By understanding the psychological tricks used to grab your attention and influence your behavior, you become empowered. You transform from someone who can be easily swayed into someone who can't be easily distracted or manipulated. This awareness keeps you in control and shields you from being exploited by those who don't have your best interests at heart. This leads us to the fourth reason: to understand people better, especially their darker side. By studying psychology, you gain a new level of clarity in your social interactions. Throughout your life, you will inevitably meet manipulative people who will try to drain you mentally and emotionally. Without an understanding of their tactics, it's easy to get caught in their games. But when you understand psychology, you learn to see the part of people that they try to hide from the world. You start to recognize the signs of gaslighting, narcissism, and passive aggression. Instead of reacting emotionally and getting exhausted, you start to deal with them strategically. This knowledge dramatically improves your communication and empathy because you understand what motivates people. But it also helps you spot fake friendliness from a mile away. You'll learn to differentiate between someone who genuinely cares and someone who is just trying to use you for their own gain. It's like having a superpower that lets you see people's true intentions. Finally, the fifth reason is to decode the hidden, deep secrets of your own mind. There is nothing more complex or mysterious than the human mind. It's a vast puzzle just waiting to be understood. Scientists and psychologists often say that our conscious mind, the part we are aware of, is only the tip of the iceberg. Over 90% of our thoughts, decisions, and habits are driven by the subconscious mind. This unseen part of your mind is incredibly powerful. It stores all your memories, deep-seated emotions, and automated behaviors that shape who you are and control your conscious actions. When you learn to understand and influence your subconscious, you tap into a hidden source of intuition, creativity, and decision-making, what some people might call a sixth sense. Throughout history, the greatest leaders and innovators have mastered this art. People like Napoleon, Albert Einstein, Leonardo da Vinci, Steve Jobs, and Elon Musk didn't just rely on their raw intelligence. They understood human behavior, emotions, and the power of mental fortitude. By learning to harness their own minds, they gained incredible focus, clarity, and the ability to create extraordinary results. Reading human psychology gives you access to the very same principles, helping you unlock your mind's hidden potential and achieve things you never thought possible. So, if you're feeling inspired to start your journey into psychology, begin with a few easy, powerful steps. First, pick up some beginner-friendly books. Second, become an observer of people. Watch how your friends, family, and colleagues react in different situations. Pay attention to how they communicate, what choices they make, and what might be driving those choices. Third, turn that observation inward. Reflect on your own behavior. Notice your habits, your emotional triggers, and your automatic reactions. Ask yourself why you do what you do. And if you're interested in my next video, I'll share my top 5 psychology books that can completely change the way you see the world. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Mastering the basics of human psychology gives you a superpower that most people ignore.